I've got issues.
And the biggest one is you.
Hey!
Your issues.
And more than just a few. I'm trying to make the world a better place.
Parents seem to be from outer space. And my friends always tell me they have better stuff to do. Yes they do, yes they do.
It matters to you, but it matters to me. The moms doesn't listen.
I got this puberty. I think I'll go to bed and sleep until I'm 22.
I've got issues, issues got me, but you know they'll never stop me. I've got issues, yes I do, but I know you've got issues. I've got issues, issues got me, but you know they'll never stop me. I've got issues, yes I do, but I know you've got issues. Guys. I just broke it out.
Pretty awesome.
This is what I have to live with.
Okay.
So, what did you think?
Well, you've got some great ideas.
Oh, we know, because like, obviously we know. We all worked as a team to make this, and we all really liked it, and so then we showed it to our friends, and they all liked it too. So we thought, since like everybody likes it, maybe we should like show it off to the world, and that's why we're here, because we want you to help us put it on the air.
Right. So this is a school project?
Oh, no. We filmed this independently, because honestly, the schools, they're not doing enough, okay? And as teens, we feel like it's our job to step up and help teens and save lives and save the world. And we know that you appreciate like all the work that needs to go into that. And that's why we're thinking that you could help us. We're here to talk numbers, okay? So how much will you pay us to put this on the air? And also like what's our timeline to get it done? And also how many episodes do you think we need to fill up a place in the season?
Okay, so let's talk numbers.
Okay, great, because we have lots of craft expenses. For example, okay, this is my friend Beth, and Beth's mom makes these really good cookies, okay? And so Beth's mom is making cookies for all of our shots and like all of our shooting and stuff.
Don't tend to fund this kind of project.
Okay, well I mean like I know that budgets are tight right now, but we were thinking like maybe for you take like a little bit of the budget for like one program and give it to us, and then you take a little bit of the budget from the other one, and then slowly
So my
accumulate.
company purchases broadcasting from accredited broadcasting companies. And as broadcasting companies, they are adhering to certain industry standards. While you have some great ideas, frankly, your camera, for instance, isn't nearly broadcast quality.
Okay, so what you're saying is that if we were to get a better camera, then you would put us on the air!
That's one of our criteria, but there's lighting and sound and editing, and even if you were able to get all those things right, we would then have to go through the proper assessment to see if this is even a marketable product.
Oh, it is marketable. You know what we did? We got a test audience. Oh, Beth, can you pass me them? Yeah, okay. We got like a bunch of different teens from our school, and we had them watch the first episode. And then we had them all write notes about what they liked about our episode. And yeah, so these are like just little notes talking about what they liked and what they didn't like, but mostly just things that they liked because everybody just loved it so much, and they had no suggestions to improve.
Well, I'm sure this is very encouraging. Normally, our market assessment scope is a little bit bigger. You know what? I think maybe we need to look at this a little bit differently.
Okay.
This strikes me more as a public service announcement. And I'll tell you that clients who we have who do make such products tend to pay us to broadcast their work.
So, you mean like paid programming?
Exactly.
Okay, well, like, how much were you thinking?
Oh, we'd be starting at $25,000.
Whoa.
You know, there are grants out there that one can acquire. There's fundraising that you can do, but I will caution you that even were you to gain these funds, you have to be prepared to have the proper equipment to produce broadcast quality material.
Okay, well thank you so much. It was so lovely to meet you. We have to get going because we have a lot more filming to get done because we really want to make like more episodes. Thank you so much again for your time. But you know, we will be back.
Do you know, somehow I think you're right. Good luck, everyone.
Oh, actually, we don't really need luck because luck it's more of a fictitious concept. Okay, let's go.
been hugely humiliated?
No! It means that all we need to do now is get a better camera, some editing software, maybe a camera rig, some lighting and sound tools. Do you have a green screen? Just something green screen.
It's more than that. Even if we had lighting and sound equipment, we still wouldn't know how to work these things. We'd have to hire an entire team. And besides that, we also have to pay for broadcasting. I don't know about you guys, but I don't have $25,000 lying around.
Beth, if Greenpeace can raise millions of dollars every year to save lives, then so can we.
But we're not them. We don't have the resources or the connections.
Noah, we can do this because we have the desire to get this done. We have to keep filming.
Keep filming?
Yeah, Noah, this is how it starts. This is how this is how Degrassi started, you know, with just like one idea, and now look where it is. It's big, and it's everything we want to be, and
It's ending for the third time.
yes, but we have something that they didn't have when they started.
What?
The internet. The more views that it gets, the more popular it'll get, and like then the people will just be able to see it, and they'll be able to see how amazing we are, and we're just gonna help so many people, and that's why we have to get this done, and that's why we have to keep working on this. We have to start brainstorming for our next episode.
Have you ever thought that you have gotten on an Asha train and it's going so fast that you can't really see where you're going, and you can't get off, really? Well, I'm now thinking to myself, why did I get on that train?
Well, we all know the answer to that, don't we, Noah?
Well, if we can't get off the train, then we may as well just try to keep moving.
May as well.
Well, I have a science test tomorrow, but I'm free Friday.
Yes, great. Friday, yes! You need to study for your science test. So that, like, that's obviously what I can't just say. I'm really happy that you're studying now because you know that's really important that you keep your grades up if we're going to be working on this, okay? Because I need everybody to be like super duper serious about this and stuff. So just like make sure that you keep your grades up and that this is super important to you. But also like you're allowed to have like other things be important to you, like this obviously, but also your grades up is the show and also you.
Okay, but it's not all about getting new equipment. I need to teach you guys how to use it. Some of it requires multiple people to use.
Well, first we just need to get the equipment, and then we can learn how to use it later.
What sort of new equipment are we going to need? Like lights? What else?
That and some cameras. My cameras aren't exactly high-def quality.
Why are you whispering, Boom Boom?
I don't want Cassandra to hear.
Oh my gosh, why do you do that? Why do you name your cameras?
You're not a filmmaker. You don't understand.
Besides you naming your cameras, like how much is it going to cost? Like for the high-def cameras and the lights and whatever else we need?
Thousands.
How many thousands?
A lot. Some equipment costs as much as a sports car.
A sports car? Well, I can afford maybe a used bike.
Wait, aren't like companies always releasing new models of stuff though? Like, I got my phone online for way cheaper because the next generation had just been released.
Yeah, we can do that with all of the equipment and save thousands of dollars.
Exactly.
But we're still going to need money for the equipment. And how are we going to get that money?
A bake sale!
Or a car wash?
We could go door to door! I've always wanted to go to door to door. It gives us an opportunity to meet celebrities.
What are the odds we're going to meet a celebrity?
Yeah. There's a possibility.
Yeah, such a big possibility.
You know, I am actually gonna have to agree with Noah on this one. Like, I mean, I would love to meet a celebrity. I think that would be like so cool. But you know, they don't really like, they don't really live in like small cities. You know, so I really feel like we should put all the stuff into one basket.
Asha! Fundraisers are a lot of work though. Are you sure we're up for this?
Okay, but like anything that's worth it is gonna take a lot of work. So you know what? I'm willing to organize the entire thing and like pick a date and a time and like a place where we're gonna meet. So if you guys are willing to staff it, then I'm totally willing to organize it. So you just have to tell me like when you're free, and then that's when I'll make sure because I need you guys to be there for it. Yeah.
As long as it's the weekend, I think we're good.
Sounds good. Awesome. Okay, I have so many ideas. So I was thinking a car wash would be super cool.
nothing.
No, not nothing. We raised $50.
Almost $50. What's $50 gonna buy us?
Some adapter cables?
Guys, it doesn't work unless it's a registered charity. No one's gonna want to give a bunch of money away to a bunch of random teens.
Okay, whoa there.
Yeah, we are.
We're not random teens.
We are random
people
teens.
with a cause, with a passion. We're trying to save the world. We're trying to save lives. That's the message that we need to get out to the people. Is that if this is successful, and it will be successful, we're gonna save so many.
I don't really think people understand that we're using the money just to buy equipment for a TV show, though.
Yeah, I think we need to find another way to make money.
Well, my dad's always bugging me to get a job.
That's a great idea. A job.
Well, don't look at me. I'm not making any commitments until soccer season's over.
I can't do it. I've got to edit. Takes up all my spare time.
Okay, well, you know what? Since it was my idea, I think I'm the one who should get a job because, I no offense to anybody, but of course, I think I'm like one of the most responsible since, I was in charge of organizing this whole show.
I can fit you with a camera. Well, I can fit it into the next episode.
That's a great idea! There are so many issues we could tackle, like how to prepare for a job interview, what to wear in a job interview, how to act in a job interview, how to handle getting a job, how to balance a job in school, labor unions, workplace politics.
Well, you can get the job, and then we can write the episode later.
Or we could try something new. I could follow you, Asha, and then we could comment throughout.
I could edit that in.
That is a great idea! And then, we'd be killing two birds with one stone. Not that we're actually killing birds with one stone, because we're not killing any birds. I'm just referring to how we'll get two jobs in a month. I'll be getting a job, and we'll be making an episode. It's actually a metaphor. Killing two birds with one stone is...
You and metaphors lately.
Okay, well, my English teacher told me that I'm too literal with my language, that I really need to start, adding metaphors and stuff, the imagery into my language. So I've been trying to, use metaphors in order to express myself. But, I haven't actually been really good at coming up with my own metaphors, but, I've been pretty good at understanding and using them in everyday speech.
Good luck. Good luck.
And good luck with the job. But I have a paper due, so I have to go and start procrastinating.
Okay, you know what? That sounds great. So I was thinking, I will just keep you updated. I'll make sure that you have a play-by-play of what's going on. So I was thinking, one thing that we could do, we could just meet it and then just watch it from there, and then we can get feedback and go from there. Because there we go. That's like killing two birds with one stone. Or maybe instead of saying two birds with one stone, I could make my own metaphor, and I could say something like, killing two birds, two deer with one arrow. I don't really know if I like that because that's kind of like murder, and murder is wrong. It's really violent.
Hey everyone, Sarah here, and you're watching I've Got Issues. And today's issue is getting a job. Let's face it, people, sooner or later, whether you like it or not, you're gonna have a job at some point. Whether it's tomorrow, or next month, or when you graduate high school. Trust me, it's going to happen. You're gonna need money and be an active part of the community. The first step to getting a job is, of course, sending out a resume. Here I have with me another member of the I've Got Issues team, introducing Miss Asha.
Hi!
Asha is actually looking for a job. So
Yes.
Asha, please tell us, what was your first step?
Okay, well, the first step was, of course, admitting that I needed a job. This was, of course, to raise money for equipment we need for the show.
You did up a resume. It included your education, your talents, achievements, and relevant skills. And so the easiest way to organize all of this information is by going online and using a resume as a template. Make sure that there are no typos or grammar errors. Edit it yourself or half, and then have your family and friends look it over. You've edited it now, and now you've got an interview. Congrats! The thing that we want all our viewers to remember is that for interviews, mock interviews are always useful. Dress professionally, get a good night's rest, always come prepared with extra resumes, and just be confident, Go with the flow, man. Go with the flow. And so we have installed Asha with a hidden camera so that we'll get to see the highlights of the interview that she's about to go to. So she'll probably
go up first. Yeah.
Don't just.
Hi, I'm Asha. It's so nice to meet you. Hi, I'm Asha.
Asha.
Hi.
Hi, nice to meet you. Please have a seat. So, you're here for the position of assistant librarian.
Yes, I'm really excited that I actually get to interview for this. Hi, yes, I would love to have that position.
Okay. Well, that's good. Well, let's get started. What interested you in this position?
Well, I've always just loved the idea of working in a library because I love reading and I love kids and I just kind of love the overall feel of books. I would get to read and stuff, so that's really cool.
Could you tell me about your work experience?
Yes, so here's my resume. So basically on my resume I have all my job experience. So I had a paper route for a little bit, which was really cool, but I don't really have any library experience, if that's more of what you're looking for.
What will you do when patrons come into the library and just need a brief answer?
Well, I've always really thought that I was a super helpful person. So I think if they came in and they wanted some help finding a book or something, then I could definitely help them figure out what book they wanted or what genre they wanted, or if they wanted a recommendation, then I could totally do that. But I don't know, brief answers, I really feel those are super helpful and stuff. But also I think that it's good to have long conversations with people.
Did you read the full job posting?
Yes, I absolutely read the full job posting. Yeah, I was really excited about it when I first saw it, and I really think it'd be a really good fit here.
You do realize that I have to follow the law, and I cannot hire you for this position with you being 15.
Well, I know that I'm just 15, but some people say that I look really older. Some people sometimes think that I'm 17 or even 18. But I totally understand if I am too young, then that's totally cool. But
Thank you for coming in today.
Yes, thank you so much for having me come in. It was really exciting. This was actually my first job interview, so it was just really nice to get to know you and just have this experience.
In other jobs, not including this one.
How did you do?
I don't think I got the job. There just wasn't enough time.
Did you listen to my advice?
I did. I totally did. I totally took your advice. It's just that.
Okay, I'm sorry that you didn't get the job. So Asha didn't get the job because she's too young, but she always had other alternatives. She could get a private job as a dog walker or a paper route. But that takes time, Asha.
Yes,
And
it takes time.
It's getting more hard for teens to get jobs.
True, especially because I'm saving up for university, which is thousands and thousands of dollars, and this paper only pays $60 a month, and as a dog walker, you make much less. Of course, more work.
Thanks. I think we have established that sometimes it's hard to balance out schoolwork and jobs. So we've decided to go and ask other people about their job experience.
I helped a family friend at a craft show, taking dogs around the neighborhood out for a walk.
For the events that I work at, I'm mainly doing balloon animals, and I make a lot of money, and I like it a lot.
I don't find it difficult because you can do more than one thing at a time.
Try to figure out what you have in your schedule and just calm down when you have free time.
If you need a break, take it because people will understand. Working for organizations, they can be pretty fun. Volunteering is actually good for schoolwork and can get you higher in school.
You can find out what your passion is.
In the future, when applying to university or college, having jobs can greatly affect your chances of getting in.
It's basically a win-win situation for everyone.
Instead of actually getting things done, you'll be too busy worrying about getting them done.
Often you have a million different things you need to do, and then also you have a social life.
Lots of stress, but it will get easier. Confront the manager, tell him how you feel, and if it's not the greatest job for you, I think finding a better job would be easier. I love animals. It's fun. It's helping animals when they need it, and it's just a great job.
So I'm Serafina, and you've been watching I've Got Issues. We've been talking about getting jobs. I hope you found some of this program useful. See you later.
So what you guys think?
That's your episode.